Good, beautiful, sunny evening, everyone. And it's Liila from here, Scotland. And with me, I have my spiritual artiste, Juliet.
Hello, everybody.
How are you, my darling?
Oh, amazing. I'm just very happy because the weather got finally better, so we can feel this beautiful spring right now, which is amazing, right? And I really hope that in 2 weeks in Tarbert we'll have the same weather.
Because it just lifts everybody's spirits, doesn't it?
Yes, yes,
Everybody
of
feels
course.
better. And it's, yeah, I just don't want to even talk about it, but I kind of feel that we're due for a bit of luck. So anyway, and as we know, it's going to be amazing anyway. But listen, I wanted you back on again because
Yeah,
your class was such a huge success in Skye. Everybody absolutely had a ball.
I'm
So can
really
you
happy.
also the fact that we can only have like, well, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 people in Tarbert.
Yeah. I mean, actually in the Sky, I managed to fit 16 people, which was actually amazing.
Oh,
So
right, okay.
yeah. I will see the place I will have for that workshop in Tarbert, and then we'll see how many people we can fit because that may be more than 10, which will be amazing.
Yes, yes. Right. Well, I suppose when you go and look at it on Friday, you coming on
Yes,
Friday?
yes.
Yeah.
I am coming on Friday in the morning.
So let me say that we'll take 16 names,
Yes.
and then if you can fit anybody else in, because I know that some people were disappointed. Um, so for
Oh.
those who don't know what spiritual art is, can you explain to them, please?
Yes, of course. So actually, it's when you don't take the part in the workshop, it's quite hard to explain. But
No.
what we'll be doing, we obviously will be painting, and we'll be painting the emotions, we'll be painting the feelings, we'll be painting some maybe even traumas, some situations we really don't liked in the past, and we will place it in the contour of our body because as it is, I think pretty well known, we hold on to some feelings, we hold on to the emotions, and very often they just stays, within the body. And this workshop is aiming, to kind of resolve this heavy emotions, to maybe help it resolve, help it to transform. And yeah, it will be like using the painting as a medium, but obviously, people would be able to draw, paint, write the poems, anything what is creative. And also we don't aim for making it beautiful, we aim it to make it real. And we aim to make it like very personal as well. So actually, I was very surprised because when I was doing this exercise on Isle of Skye, I had 16 people, and I actually was expecting that everybody will talk, during this exercise, and there was silence. There was, silence. That was beautiful. You could hear only the sound of the brush, just painting on the paper. That was amazing.
Yeah, and for those who don't see, what Juliet does is you lie down on the paper and you draw you the silhouette. So it's the silhouette of your body, and then you paint how you feel or felt. Is that right?
Yes, yes,
Using
yes.
color. And I mean,
Yeah.
it's just such a cool idea. And I mean, so many beautiful and
Yes.
super interesting because everybody's was completely different.
Oh, that was
Um,
also, very interesting to see that actually everybody uh, had like different ideas how to draw and how to paint. So yeah, it's like everybody are different. Everybody, have different approach. Everybody can feel different things also, while doing that. So yeah, it's super interesting for me to watch all of that.
Yeah, and I suppose it's kind of like letting go, isn't it? You're
Yes.
sort
Yeah.
of
Again. Yeah.
yeah, because it's we talk about this a lot in my work and in Vida's work is and the acknowledgement, the
Yes.
you of something. And yeah, I didn't get much time to come in and have a real nosy, but it certainly looked like a fantastic therapeutic idea and a bit of fun as well, because like talk therapies, not everybody's ready or wants to go there, but
Yeah.
something like that where you can express, but without having to spill a whole story or give away any dark secrets, you can just,
Absolutely. But sometimes you are even not aware of the emotions which are inside of you, and you even don't, it doesn't exist in a like in mind, this concept, of the emotions. And then
yes,
when you are painting, it goes out very easily in a very, very simple way. And I think the best part of this exercise is when you are actually transforming, this, let's say, emotions on the paper, so we can repaint it or we can redo it. And this is really beautiful part of it, right? And it's also, I think I was doing it myself for a very long time, and I must say that this kind of the art exercise, especially for the visual people, they are just they're changing lives. They're literally, changing lives. So
yeah,
yeah, it's beautiful
life
way.
changing.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's phenomenal. And is it something you offer one to one, or do you just, is it?
So, as I was saying, actually, that with my charity, Foreign Communities of Alba Association, this
Uh-huh.
year we are aiming, to start doing like more things like this. So actually, I just after this workshop I did in Tarbert, I started talking with one of the ladies who was taking part of that workshop, and she is actually interested for me to run this workshop like further for other people. So I didn't thought about one to one, but it is very possible that I will be offering it,
Hmm.
because actually I was doing like a testing sessions among my friends, so that was usually one to one. And it's
Yeah.
like it's kind of like different work, right?
Uh-huh.
Because
Absolutely.
you have like
And
more time and you can focus on the one person, ask the questions, and just go with this person through this process together.
uh-huh. Yeah, and because I think I could see that people might want to do it, but it's always challenging. I think it's probably from school, your fear of being judged at doing something,
Yes. Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
I mean, you had glitter, you had bright
Oh.
colors. There was some incredible looking bodies.
I mean, it's like after the workshop, I think the glitter was literally everywhere.
I know, I'm surprised I never got a row from the hall, but anyway, what a experience. So, can you explain how do you kind of lead people into it? What's the kind of guidance you give before people start?
So I don't want to give too much clues
Yes.
at the beginning, because as I said, it's like everybody are working and thinking differently. So it's just I'm doing always like very short introduction, that I ask everyone to lay down, I ask everyone to relax. Then I am doing the contour around their bodies, and just letting telling them that okay, this is the start of the exercise. Just think about all the emotions, of the feelings, traumas, the situations, or whatever which is bugging you at the moment. Just
Mhm.
please focus on your body and put it on the paper. You can use any medium you want, so it's like crayons, paints. You can write the poem. It can be like anything. It can be literally anything, and just start the process. Because sometimes for some of the people, I could see that that was very hard to start. To start the painting, and it is literally like start whatever, and your consciousness will know what to
Yeah.
do next, which is it's like, oh, it's amazing, because obviously when you are getting into this process, you are in such a mindful state, in such a relaxation, that you sometimes go into flow and totally lose the connection to the external world, which is
Mhm.
it's beautiful, right?
Yeah, which is really what we're all striving to do.
Yeah, yes, exactly. And especially, I need to highlight that, for the visual person, it's just beautiful way of beautiful therapeutic way, of talking about the emotions and dreams even, right? Yes. So yeah, it's just no, it's super interesting how it works, it's just literally shaping the energy around us, right? Around us and within
Yeah,
us.
and we are color. We know that the
Yeah.
chakras, the
Oh,
aura,
absolutely.
the emotions is all color. We can't see it. Well, some people can,
Yeah.
but most of us can't. So it's a really kind of obvious thing, obvious way. I remember somebody came when I just it came up in my feed there 6 years ago today. I ran a 3-month healing community up at Barmolloch, and
Yeah.
I had an artist from Steiner came, and it was actually the only artist that we had. We had crafts, but this she was an artist,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
what she had us doing was she gave us a sponge in 2 colors, and actually started off giving very clear direction, like draw straight lines and then draw a squiggly line. So you didn't have to. The conscious mind couldn't get involved, and then
Yeah.
you were allowed to kind of freestyle a little bit, and it blew me away how different everybody's look,
Yes.
because you're
Yes.
kind
Even
of
like a drawing lines, right?
yes.
Yeah.
And also she said that, she said doing that every day. And I think obviously I'm just thinking it would be great for children as well.
Yeah.
She worked in a Steiner school, so she did use it for children. And doing it every day, and it's very simple. You're not being asked to create something that everybody's going to want to look at and judge. It's just you using your subconscious, really, I suppose, and colour to let go. And I think that concept's really obvious to me now. It probably wasn't quite as obvious 6 years ago, but the
Yeah.
more the more you start to work with energy medicine and you understand about shapes and colours and sacred
Yes,
geometry,
exactly.
it's
Exactly.
what
And
we're made up of.
it makes sense at the end, right? And especially when after doing this work, you can see some changes inside you and around you. It is
Uh-huh.
just it is mind blowing sometimes. It is really mind blowing, how much we can do with the exercise like
I
this.
know, and again, it's something it's nice to do, because I know a lot of the changes we ask people to make and things, can be
Oh yeah.
scary, they can be challenging, and I think things like a sauna, where you can just sit and get hot, which is my idea of heaven,
Yeah. Oh, that's lovely.
and painting and foraging. These are things that are really pleasant. So it's
Yes.
really
Yeah.
nice to be able to introduce things that people aren't going to shy away from, although maybe some people will shy away from that because we are all different. But yeah, and I think it was funny, I was thinking about this today where I was doing a meditation, Joe Dispenza's new one, it's
Yes.
called Lock Your Body. And just this whole thing about heart coherence, and when your heart is in coherence, how that puts the wave through the body. And if you can hold that coherence, you'll send that healing frequency in, which is the frequency of unconditional love. And if you can hold that,
Absolutely.
you can heal, And I remember, and I thought it's so interesting because obviously I've got Joe's voice on, but my mind's away wandering to something about the festival. Have I
Yes.
done this? Have I done that? And then I remembered that, there is part of me that's listening to that. There's part of me that I don't even consciously understand. Because when we used to have the sauna in the gym, I would put my Sedona method CDs in. That's how long ago it was.
Yeah.
CD age. And people would go in and they would say, "What? I feel really relaxed after that." And it was just, there was letting go going on in the background. Even when people weren't actively engaged, the body was picking up on that. And it seems to me that what you're doing is very similar to that. We don't need to understand it. We don't need to question it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just a subconscious. It's almost like you're saying to the body, okay, it's now you can let me get my conscious mind out the way. You can take over. And that's when,
Yes, exactly. This is all about it. And also, I think what is important, it is effortless. effortless letting go, effortless work on your energy.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, probably, the most important changes in our lives, they just happening, effortlessly, because we did like, some other like other actions towards, towards the goal, whatever it is, right?
Absolutely, because we always want things to be complicated and difficult, don't we? It's like, and
Oh,
actually,
of course. It is in human nature, isn't it?
I know it's like some really, really clever person with a 6, degrees and
Yeah.
PhD has to work it out for us because we can't believe we can work these things out for ourselves. So I'm so
Yeah.
delighted to have your art at the festivals. We've got another festival in the diary as well in Strontian in October.
Oh, very nice.
So
Oh, wow. Okay.
please get that in your diary. I'll send you the dates.
Oh,
So
definitely. Please do.
yeah, so if anybody is listening to this and would like Juliet to come and run a workshop, you do need quite a big space. We had the big hall, and
Yes.
you do, and it takes about 3 hours, realistically, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's around 3 hours, but obviously, some of the groups, they will be doing the workshop faster. The other
Yes.
people, they will be slower. So it depends on the people, but I think 3 hours is just it's a good timing for that.
Yeah, we'll allow that time, and if somebody's finished
Yes,
before,
yeah,
that's fine.
yeah.
Um, so people that they can contact you for running a workshop at their events, or
Oh,
they
definitely.
want to do a one-to-one. And where are you living right now?
Oh, I'm in Central Belt, between Glasgow and Edinburgh, in the place called Fold House. So it's literally Bathgate, Livingston area.
Ah, right, okay,
It's
okay.
just in the middle, yeah.
Right, cool. And for the festival, anybody watching this that's coming to the festival and would like to take part in this workshop, please DM Heal Scotland, and because we've started a list, and it will be first come, first served. And I'm sorry about that, but that's just the way it is. And there's tons of good stuff going on, so we don't need to worry too much about that. So
Yes.
yeah, that's
I mean,
great.
yeah, it's just we will see how many people will fit, but yeah, we need lots of space because people, they have like they have the contours of the bodies on the floor, right? So
Yeah,
it
well, it's
takes up
huge
really
big
lots.
bits of paper, isn't it, that can
Yeah,
contain the
yes,
crime scene.
exactly.
And then obviously you need to have room to put the paints and everything round about and
Yeah.
to walk in between them all. Yeah, yeah. No, so
Yes. Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
perfect place to do it, and there's lots of nice light there as well. And you'll get peace. There's going to be nobody knocking at the door saying, "You finished yet?"
Oh, perfect.
So, do you have anything else to add? I think we've kind of covered all the things that people have been
Yeah.
asking about.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I am absolutely sure that the questions they will come anyway. But yeah, just feel free to ask Lilia or me, and I will be happy to
Yes.
answer
Uh-huh.
the questions. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome. Well, listen, thank you so much. And
Thank
I
you.
will see you a week on Friday.
Yes, I cannot wait. All right.
And
Yes. See you
I
later.
mean,
Have
Skye
a
was
lovely
so
evening.
amazing. I'm so excited we get to do it again 2 weeks later. Brilliant
Oh,
fun. Okie dokie.
thank you. All
Cheers
right.
on.
Bye.
Bye.